Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're keeping warm. It's nice and cold here in SA in the Western Cape. So, to pre-workout or not to pre-workout? Fuck yes, please. I do like using pre-workouts, but I've trained without them too. Again, I always think something shouldn't be your boss. There's nothing that you should be too reliant on or too dependent on, because that could be issues. If you can't get hold of it, then all of a sudden your game plan falls apart. So make sure that the ground you're standing on isn't, what's the old story, build your house on the rocks, not on the sea sand or not on the shore. Almost like that, Of course, I know sometimes when considering tough times, I know that from my own experience too, thinking, I'm going to save that $300 or $400, $300 this month and not buy the pre-workout, I'll be okay. And I am okay then that month, definitely, or 2 months or whatever. But I do prefer the energy that it gives you. Let me put it this way. When you're in a good mood, right? What is a big part of that? Energy. If sometimes people say, oh, they're depressed or they're this or that. Sometimes they're just bored. Sometimes the energy is just low. And that's how they read that feeling, where if you tell me I get energized by just walking into the gym, then good for you, boo-boo. I understand that. I always say, I used to talk about a story, yes, many, many, many moons ago. Yes, when I was still living in Bloemfontein. And I remember I have talked on the channel, going through kind of that ritual I have, and drinking a pre-workout about 20-30 minutes before my workout was definitely part of that ritual. I would even have one serving as a pre-workout and then have another serving kind of as an intro with some other BCA added on with water, which I would finish within the first half an hour. And then after half an hour, I would drink 1 or 2 extra liters of water. So with all the advice I sometimes give, I always recommend drinking tons of water. If you're not drinking the water, you can nullify the advice I give you. You don't even listen to my opinion then, because it's a part of it. You are gonna fuck up real bad if you do many things in bodybuilding without including water. That's somewhat a side plate secret for you for tonight, okay? So wake the fuck up. Just by the by, your cute explanations about this and that and why the fuck you can't down water or drink water, I do not give a shit. Your body does not give a shit. And at the end of the day, you either reap the rewards or suffer the consequences. You can choose. Another thing that comes up every now and again is about stimulants. So of course, stimulants is something that changes person to person if you're not used to caffeine and stuff like that, but you drink 5-6 cups of coffee every day. I do not compute. So then you'll be fine with a little bit of pre-workout. Maybe start on half a serving. But I'm pretty sure you get pre-workouts out there. I remember Muscle Dynamics used to have one, a pump, NOx pump, which had like an arginine type based pre-workout mixture, if I can call it a pre-workout mixture pill that's in capsule form that you drink for the people that didn't like pre-workouts per se, and I love that stuff with my pre-workout. So I really did like my pre-workouts. And the other thing that I always advise the beginners when they say they're scared of this and scared of that, I tune them, look, since I've taken hard, and because I've been sponsored since 2013. I've been a sponsored athlete. So for the last, I would say, my competitive years, which would be run up to about, say, 2018, it's 6 years of sponsorships, if not, been with companies involved much longer than that. But let's say, since about 2000, I would say 2010. So about 8 years and then 6 years being sponsored, but taking pre-workouts because, I would have about, I can't even remember, 2-3 pre-workouts a month, so I used to take a lot of pre-workout, and I'm healthy and I'm fine. But again, I drank a lot of water because there's nobody else I can excuse if my health had to move backwards, But I always tell the beginners, begin with half a scoop. If that's fine, don't start overdoing it. Like you see these fucking Instagram and YouTube people snorting pre-workout. Like it's a bad idea. Drinking lots of it's a bad idea. You see the side effects of it, right? The thing I tell the beginners when I start that again is that there's lots of things, beta-alanine, citrulline malates, maybe some creatine, some things in there that'll make you a little bit better without you even trying. With you just doing your workout, that stuff's going to help you a little bit in the recovery, a little bit with getting you through your workout, a little bit of growth. You know what I'm saying? And to miss out on that because you are scared, yes, dude, here we talk about TGL, the golden line. The method's not about being scared. It's about no fear, no doubt. You weigh up the risk to reward ratio, and you pull the trigger. Let's go.